I just finished what could be my last ride on my GT. Throughout this video, I apologize for bad language, but I'm definitely frustrated. I've had my Onewheel GT for less than a month and everything was awesome. I was having a blast. I did not get to ride as much as I wish I would have due to having an accident with my dog. If you watch my unboxing video, you know what I'm talking about. Quick update on that. She is fine. She did have to wear a cone around her neck for 3 weeks and she got a few staples. She did have some open wounds, stayed at the ER overnight. She has made a full recovery. She's a happy puppy. We are really excited to have her back. So yeah, it's been 3 weeks actually, because the day I got my Onewheel is when this happened. So the other night I went out on just a quick Onewheel trip around the neighborhood. I didn't do anything crazy, you know, just rode around, nothing, no trails, nothing. It was mainly paved and street and, you know, some sidewalks, small bumps here and there, and nothing crazy.
I'm not crazy, you're crazy.
And at one point I started to notice a clicking sound. I had my fender on just in case there was any little patches here and there of some puddles or something. Anyways, I took the fender off, I looked around, there was nothing there. It was nighttime, but I did check to make sure nothing was stuck between the tire and the front or back foot pad, and nothing was there, and I kept hearing that clicking sound. You could tell it came from the motor, so I got concerned right away. I went on Facebook, I started to look things up, and I noticed that there were other Onewheel floaters out there experiencing the same clicking sound, exactly the same thing. So everybody kept saying in the comments,
and normally that sound comes through when you have bad bearings.
I have not experienced that with my Onewheel XRs at this point, and one of them has got over 1,500 miles, the other one's got probably close to 1,000 miles right now, and I have also a Pint with around 800 miles, and I have never experienced that, so I didn't know, but that's what everybody said on the comments. I reached out to Future Motion. They told me to send them a video, so I took a video, and here's the clicking sound. So yeah, I sent the video over and they said,
hey, you know, just check, make sure nothing is stuck there, make sure this valve stem is not hitting something. But if you checked all that and there's nothing, here's a shipping label, send it back to us.
Considering how they advertise it and everything, you would think that if there's anywhere they would spend money in sourcing good quality parts would be on the bearings, the motor. I've also seen several videos now and several instances of people's boards just ghosting. One thing that I didn't notice with this Onewheel GT that the XR does not do is when you trigger the foot pad, it kicks the motor on, but the moment you relieve even the smallest pressure with your hand, and you can test this if you have your Onewheel, the Onewheel starts to go in the opposite direction. The foot pad seems to stick for certain people, especially for those people who have experienced this issue, like either the left or the right zone on the foot pad, because it has a dual zone so that it knows if you're putting equal pressure with your toe and your heel. So I think what they did is because of the concave, the shape, the moment you introduce something different, there's engineering challenges that come with that. So I can guarantee you that because of all those little factors, now because the gyroscope senses a slight tilt, it thinks that you're still obviously on the board and it wants to go the other way.
The moment you let off even a little bit of pressure, see, it goes back. Oof, that almost escaped.
And if one of the sensors is stuck, the board thinks that you're still putting pressure, whether your toe or your heel, it doesn't matter. Basically, the motor does not deactivate, so then it just shoots the other way. Now, in my opinion, this is where I'm really disappointed with Future Motion, is that they have not recalled any of these boards. And there's an obvious issue. There's videos, there's footage, there's a lot of people that are experiencing it, yet they have not made a recall on the board. And that's a shame, because safety to the public should be at the top of your list. The way you see these things going, if it hits a child, a pet, private property,
Anyone.
it will really hurt them. And I see lawsuits behind this if it does not get addressed. So anyways, my board luckily has not experienced ghosting, but I did start experiencing the clicking, and I noticed that it's only when I do toe turns. I ride goofy. If you ride normal, it would be when you would be doing heel turns. But yes, when I do my toe turns, I hear the clicking, and it's only after the bearings have basically warmed up. So after I've been riding the Onewheel for maybe like a few miles, that I start to hear the clicking sound, and it just gets louder and louder. It's crap. It really is crap, Future Motion, because I know you listen to the community. I know you watch what the community likes, because the GT, it's amazing. It's basically everything the community wants, minus the stupid hub size. Their freaking hub went from 6 inches to 6.5 inches, so now you cannot buy aftermarket tires. You have to get the Future Motion tire, which is stupid, because a tire is something that's gonna wear out. The reason this thing has a treaded tire is because the community was changing the stupid ugly Vega tire for treaded tires, or for even other slick tires that had a better profile. The tire profile of the GT is amazing. It's really good. I really enjoy it. It's very carby. Again, the GT is an amazing product because they were looking at the community. Now they're just basically cutting the hands of the community, to the point where if you unplug the battery, you break the board. The batteries will go bad. These are lithium-ion batteries, and the way they get charged and discharged, I would say the average battery life is probably gonna be around 6 to 8 years tops. And then you're gonna have to replace the battery. And what, you're gonna have to send it back to Future Motion to replace it so that your board doesn't break? Come on, guys.
This company is more than happy to continue selling a flawed, defective, bad product that accelerates on its own. But they care so much about safety, they're not going to let you replace the battery, which you were able to do with all previous generations of their product. And you're telling me this is not about money, this is not about control. Bull! This is 110% about money. This is 110% about control. Being able to control who services the product. Being able to control where you buy your parts from. Being able to control who you pay for service. Them.
If you buy a GT right now, apparently, and you unplug the battery and plug it back in, even though that battery is perfect, you break the board, which is crazy. So, but again, like overall, the GT is all the upgrades that people normally do on the XR, you know, when it comes to range, when it comes to how it feels, how it carves, the tire. It needs, you know, some tweaks here and there. For example, the front foot pad, the concaveness of it, it's awesome, but it is a little bit hard on the edges, so maybe like a softer foot pad would be nice. It's an amazing machine. It's so much fun. I'm really sad that I have to send it back because it's an amazing product.
But come on.
Here we have a scenario where the board, you know, looks premium. The company was pretty cool. Now all of a sudden their product quality is just going down. So is this the end for Future Motion? I don't know. Time will tell. Anyways, I will be shipping this stupid board back to Future Motion to get it serviced because of that clicking sound. So who knows if I'll get to ride a GT for a while. The only good thing about this is that I did install a tile sticker in it.
So it's a really small device. Like I said, it comes with adhesive in the back, so that makes it extremely convenient. I can just slap it on there and call it a day.
So I get to at least track it to see if I identify where my board is at. But you know, also we'll get to see where their one service center is in California. So stay tuned, guys. Take care. God bless. And thank you for watching Proyecto Next. Whoo, it's sunny out here. Here it is, box getter to be shipped out to Future Motion so they can send me another one. We'll see how long the turnaround is. FedEx store. Goodbye, Onewheel. I'm gonna miss you.